Alright, everybody, it's Walk Talk 21 here, and I want to talk to all of you today about the NFL draft coming up. So, not surprisingly, the Cleveland Browns. You have the first pick in the NFL draft, but does anybody really think that Cleveland's going to know what they're doing with the pick? Let's be honest here. They have a quarterback coach in Hugh Fat Slob Jesus Jackson, whatever his name is out there in Clevelandville or Cleveland land. And, Hugh Jackson, this is a guy who is not going to draft quarterback Josh Allen. Everybody thinks he's going to draft him out of Wyoming, but he's not. And I'm going to say this right now. If I was Cleveland, I'd trade the first pick in the draft just because the Cleveland Browns are dumb. And they're 0-16. Do I think that the Cleveland Browns know what they're doing? Of course not. I can guarantee you this much. Watch the first pick this year. They're going to say, and the Cleveland Browns select, and then the Browns fans are going to say, yeah, we're going to get Josh Allen. Then immediately after that, the Browns will do some defensive tackle out of like Alabama or Arkansas or something. So, that's what the Browns will do because this is what Hugh Jackson always does. He is like a jackal, he's a two-faced jackal is what Hugh Jackson is. He likes to joke around people. He thinks that people suck, and he thinks that he can control others. This was the same guy, mind you, who could have had Carson Wentz, and he passed on Carson Wentz. You know why he passed on Carson Wentz? You know why that was? Because he didn't trust Carson Wentz. At the time, Wentz looked good, but he's like, I don't want him. And then this is a guy who could have gotten Deshaun Watson, but he didn't. Instead, he got another Deshaun Kaiser. And he single-handedly ruined Deshaun Kaiser. Now, I don't know what Hugh Morris Jackson or Hugh Daniel David Jackson over there thinks he's doing, but Jimmy Haslam, why won't you fire this guy? Listen, I'm a Bears fan. Yeah, my team sucks. Yeah, my team's atrocious. Yes, we're horrible, but we're not the Cleveland Browns, okay? We've never gone 0-16 in a season. We've never had the first pick for a long time like the Browns. Let's see, the Browns have had how many first picks in the draft? So many to count. Let's see, this is a team of Tim Couch, Johnny Alcoholic Manziel. Anybody remember him? Remember Johnny Manziel? Oh, that guy who the Browns thought was going to be all that? Remember Trent Richardson? What happened to him? Remember Barkevius Mingo? Remember, Derek Anderson and Brady Quinn. Remember Brian Hoyer and Brandon Weeden? Remember them? How good they were supposed to be? I mean, Brian Hoyer was supposed to be, like, according to the Browns, he was supposed to be, like, the next coming of Joe Montana. And apparently Derek Anderson was supposed to be, like, the next Peyton Manning. And Brady Quinn was supposed to be Thomas Edward Patrick Brady Jr. And, you saw how they planned out in Cleveland. And then every time the Browns get a draft pick, they always blow it. So, you know what the Browns should do? They should trade their first pick in the draft. They should trade it to a team that's actually going to pick a good team. Because the Browns are trash. And what makes you people think that with Hugh Alexander James Morris Jackson coming back for a third season, he's 1-33. He's not going to do anything for you. Watch this. He'll start the season off 0-12. Or 0-13. And he still won't be fired. The Browns are probably maybe going to win one game next year. I'll be kind of giving one win because I don't even think they deserve that with Hugh, Justin Alexander Morris, Lee Jackson over there. He sucks. He's a horrible head coach. This was a guy who coached in Cincinnati who had Carson Palmer, and he couldn't get the job done with Carson Palmer, so they had to bring in Marvin Lewis because Hugh Jackson was so bad that the Bengals were scared to be like, oh my god, who got Hugh Jackson? Oh no. And they cut Hugh Jackson because Hugh Jackson is like a court jester, son. He makes a lot of head coaches look really, really good. He makes John Gruden look like Bill Parcells. That's what he does. Hugh Jackson has like a stigma too. I don't know what it is about Hugh Jackson the Browns see, but they're going to be the normal, typical Browns. I was like making videos about the Browns because the Browns suck. They're freaking horrible. Nobody takes them seriously. And, watch this. Cleveland will be 1-15 next year, and then they'll get the first pick. Where have we seen this before? Hey, remember the last time the Browns had the first pick? What'd they do with it? Next year, they got the first pick again, and they blew it. And they have 4 first-round picks. Cleveland, why? Why do you need 4? You don't need 4, and I think they're picking like 1st and 4th in the draft. Oh, gee, Cleveland, I can see it right now. You screw up the first pick, then you screw up the 4th pick, and then all the fans will be like, oh, gee, guys, we freaking suck over here. Oh, God, 1-15. Fire Hugh Johnson Jackson, or whatever the heck his name is. Just fire Hugh Jackson, please, okay? Please, Jimmy Haslam, can you find... Well, then again, I'm a Bears fan, so I don't care, but... Hugh Jackson's making your team look really, really bad. Folks, be sure to like and subscribe to Walk Talk 21 for great videos when I make them. I have an MLB time capsule coming up again. I have a little bit more news, got some NASCAR stuff for you, and some great exciting things coming down the line. So, thanks everybody. Take care for now.